More than 800,000 people have signed a petition demanding Donald Trump's state visit to the UK be cancelled in the wake of his Muslim travel ban. The enormous response easily passed the 100,000 target needed for MPs to consider holding a debate on the motion in the House of Commons this morning, with more and more people flocking to sign it. It is currently rising at an average of more than 1,000 signatures per minute and is already the third most popular petition in Parliament's history. Plans for a state visit for President Trump were only announced 48 hours ago when Theresa May revealed he had accepted an invitation from the Queen. But the call for action is still a long way off the largest parliamentary petition in history when more than 4 million people demanded a second referendum over EU membership. The high-profile visit was scheduled for later this year and was set to feature the usual full pomp and ceremony. But it had already hit a snag after it emerged the US president wants to avoid Prince Charles because of their dispute over global warming. Today's online petition, backed by Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn and Lib Dem leader Tim Farron, says the US president should no longer be invited to avoid embarrassing the Queen. The motion states, Donald Trump should be allowed to enter the UK in his capacity as head of the US government, but he should not be invited to make an official state visit because it would cause embarrassment to Her Majesty the Queen. The petition says that Donald Trump's well-documented misogyny and vulgarity disqualifies him from being received by Her Majesty the Queen or the Prince of Wales. Therefore, during the term of his presidency, Donald Trump should not be invited to the United Kingdom for an official state visit. Mr. Corbyn said he is not happy with him coming here until that ban is lifted, while Mr. Farron said his visit would be placing the Queen in an impossible position of welcoming a man who is banning British citizens purely on grounds of their faith. Within hours of being set up, it attracted the necessary 100,000 for the motion to be considered for debate in the Commons. Most people signing the petition are in London or student towns, according to a heat map. Any petition that receives more than 100,000 signatures within 6 months must be considered for debate by MPs in Parliament. London's Muslim Mayor Sadiq Khan also said President Trump should only be invited for a state visit once he lifts his shameful travel ban. Nigel Farage was alone in defending the immigration crackdown and even suggested Britain should follow the president's lead and introduce extreme vetting of incomers.